We redid this deck last year. My brother and I, we replaced all the decking boards and the railings, and it's about 1,100 square feet. And I let it sit for about 4 months, and then we stained it. A few people in the house don't like the stained color, so I'm going to attempt to strip it back. I thought about sanding it, but I think sanding it's going to be some really hard labor. And I came across a Behr product. Wood stain and finish stripper. Okay, this was a Behr stain, so I thought that this product would work really well. It's got some good reviews, so hopefully this will make the job a little bit easier. I think we have everything that we need to get it done. We have the roller and a paint pan over there. Got a nice bristle brush, brand new, that we bought. Maybe have to work it out a little bit. Safety gear. Get some gloves and mask. You really don't want to get this stuff on your skin or in your eyes. It can become really irritating. The deck's about 1,100 square feet, and I'm going to try to do just this little section over here first to see how it works. Okay, so on the product tells you that you can do it between 40 degrees and 90 degrees, pretty wide range. But right now it's about 58 degrees, so I'm going to give it a go and see how we go. Okay? When I'm done, I'll get back to you and let you know how it worked. Okay, so we're going to apply the Behr product now, and then I'm going to let it sit. It says let it sit and start lifting between 5 minutes and 45 minutes. Again, another massive range. But we'll just see how we go with it, and yeah, we'll just see. Going to give it a nice liberal dosage, and it says to make sure it doesn't dry. If it starts to dry, it says mist it with some water, and then you can reapply this. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. That's why I think the temperature today is really good temperature to give this a go, not too hot. And we should be able to hopefully stop it from drying so much.
Looks like it's starting to lift. The roller is changing colour.
Yeah, it could be. I could see it sort of doing something at the beginning already, but that's I'm not going to get too excited yet. Thing is, with the deck this size, I'm probably going to need about 8 to 10 of these things. They're $20 a pop, so you know, a couple $100 just for this. But if it works, I think it's going to be a win. Just make sure you shake it up well. See my brush changing color a bit, so it looks like the stain is starting to lift. Sorry about the crack of my butt. And I'm just going to make sure I give it a nice liberal coat. All good. I'm gonna give it just a little bit more over here, and then we're just gonna let it sit and let the product do its magic, and hopefully it'll be good. So this is the little section I wanted to get done. And we'll see how we go. I had it down for 45 minutes, and I used the brush, the scrub brush here, and a little bit of water at first to get it wet. And to tell you the truth, it seems to be coming up pretty good. I think my power washer is not working so well. I think I'll be better off using a regular hose. But I am not unhappy with what I'm seeing right now. Obviously, seems to be a little bit of red in the wood, but I can live with that. I can live with that, you know, with a nice light stain. It might actually make the wood look really good. So when I'm finished doing this and I get all of this stain remover off, I'll let you see what it looks like, and yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you very much, Hunt, for recording. Okay, so this is the second day I'm out here, and I wanted to let you know how the product worked, and gotta say, it lifted everything up really quite easily. After I let it set, I let it stay down for about 45 minutes. And I kept misting it a little bit when it was about to dry, and then I reapplied a light coat of the Behr product on it. And I did that in this section over here about 2 or 3 times during the 45 minutes. And after the 45 minutes was up, I put a good wet on it, and then I started scrubbing it with the scrub brush, and it came right up. As you can see, every bit of stain is up. And actually, I did this part just now this morning. And after that had dried, the wood was just the same color as what's up here. So I really have to give this product like 10 stars. I mean, it is just awesome, easy to use. If you apply it right, you shouldn't have a drama with it. Yep, I'll let you know as I progress, keep on going. And hopefully, as you can see, it's a pretty big deck. I think this is going to take me about 6 or 7 days to do, and more than likely I'm going to go through about 10 to 12 gallons of this product. But you know, $20, you know, $240 for the product. It's a lot cheaper than having somebody come in here and sand this down or hire somebody to do it. So highly recommend the product. It's really good, and I'll see you soon. So, we finished doing the deck, and I have to say it came up really, really well. That Behr stain stripper just worked tremendously. As you can see, you go around the deck, every bit of stain came up. It came up in just one shot. It was nice and easy, and I think it's really important that you know you follow the instructions on that stripper, because you know you really need to keep it moist. So when it started to dry a little bit, I misted it with the power washer, gave it another light application. This deck is about, like I said, 1,100 square feet. I went through 9 gallons of it, so I got just a little over 100 square feet per gallon, and I used it pretty liberally. So don't try to, you know, go light on it. Give it, you know, you got to give it a really good coat, and you have to keep it wet. It's really important. The stain that was down here was a semi-transparent stain, and it came up really well. I think you might struggle a bit if you have a solid stain. You'll probably have to give it 2 coats. I did have one board that was solid, and it took me 2 coats to get that up. So if you're doing a solid, be prepared to do it twice, because I think that's what you'll need to do. But as you can see, the deck came up really, really well, and I'll be using the Behr cleaner next, and then I'm going to apply a natural coat, a natural sealer right on top of it. So look, if you use the product right, it's going to work well for you. And just keep it moist, and don't be too shy using the product. Thank you, Behr. It worked out really well. Happy days.